Hey, hello, this is Max and welcome back to a Let's Play series of Lost Ark, the Russian version, the original source. We're kind of leveling up and I'm slowing down a little bit because we are waiting for the NA version, NA release. So instead of going in full mode into all the systems and whistles and collectibles, we might need to repeat that on the NA version. So I'm thinking now if I'm gonna leave the Russian version in the site, and then when the NA version is, I might need to do everything again. So question mark in my head. That's why I'm playing Final Fantasy as well. I'm trying to speed up actually the expansions there. I'm gonna start posting probably daily episodes, and in here in Russia again it's a taste, but I want to probably close this part of the continent and going overseas, and overseas I mean to the sea. And probably we're not gonna start this side of things. Probably we're gonna end up in Tortoik, which is probably the next step before we even go into this kind of section of the game, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's a lot. But I want to complete that on the NA version, so we need to define where we're going to stop and think about. I'm not going to delete the Russian version because I'm gonna compare the source material from the Russian versions or the Korean versions or the Japanese versions, which are the same version, to what NA is proposing. And if the look and feel and the experience of the Korean MMO is different, I'm gonna keep playing the Russian version. And then we decide, okay, I'm gonna do NA on my own time, and we're gonna portray the original version, which is Russian, and we move from there. But that decision is going to be once it launch, and probably we have around a week of the game in our hands and do a reasonable comparison. Yeah, because the changes that are introducing, and I'm not meaning the cash shop thing, but the censorship and the outfits and the blackwash and all the changes that are introducing for a particular no reason, they're going to be complicated because they're going to be separated from the original content on Korea. So every time Korea release more things, they need to change everything again, and hence it's going to be a slow build, and there might be dev issues and all that stuff. So NA will never be actually the Korean experience, which is a deal breaker for some, because the Korean game is visual in the first place. If you go into Korean culture, everything is around visual, and start from there. And the NA version is trying to move away from visual, which is They claim that they're still there, but it's going to get hard to find. You need to grind for the visuals, which in Korea it's by default, full on in your face kind of thing. So I don't know, might be just a thing, but we will see once we get actually the games in our hands. All we need is just audio and text translations to English. That's it. That's all we need. You can change the store kind of thing. I don't mind about that. And lifestyle things, it's okay to double your XP for 30 days or something like that. It doesn't matter. And 90% of the players, as I always say, will never play PvP, will never play Lost Ark for PvP, or will never play Lost Ark to play tier 3 content at all. You have life skills, you have collectibles, you have normal PvE, stories, leveling. 90% of the casual players will just do that. So we'll see how it goes. So okay, let's back to the game. Stop the ranting. We have a new section. We are in a new section called Wavestrand Port. So we need to do all the Mokoko seeds and everything. So we have around six Mokoko seeds around this area, and we're gonna complete it. So let's have fun. And thank you very much for watching. And let me know what you think. Actually, on am I crazy? The first Mokoko seed here, and at the end is not probably the outfits and stuff and censorship. It's not important. The important bit is why you are changing the game. Why somebody thought that it was important to change the game in the first place. That's the second Mokoko seed, by the way. It's kind of a waste of development time trying to think about that. Putting a character on bikini, it's important. While I don't know, the entire population of the world is looking up Pornhub actually on daily basis, so it's just stupid. Anyway, okay, Cantina. Okay, got it. It shouldn't be a thing. It shouldn't be a problem. It becomes a problem when you start talking about it, and that's part of the problem. It becomes an issue now. And it wasn't an issue. In Korea, it's definitely not an issue. In Russia, it's not an issue. In Japan, it's not an issue. Why in NA is an issue? Is stupid. It's a waste of time. And now everybody knows the original sources because everybody's playing in Russia and everybody is playing in Korea and Japan from outside with VPNs and all the stuff. Like we are doing it. So everybody knows what the original material looks like. So now Amazon created a problem from themselves out of nothing because everybody will be comparing now. I will compare all my characters or the ability to build characters and the outfits available for me on day one. And I will make a decision out of that to play female characters or male characters because of it. I haven't had that problem in Russia, Japan, or Korea versions of the game. And now I'm thinking about it. So that's the problem. Why I'm thinking about it now when was not a problem before. So they're trying to force the conversation, and that's when it goes south pretty quickly. Players don't want to be told what to do. When there is no problem. So America is creating a problem for themselves. Out of nothing. Which is the dumbest thing to do. And everybody has accounts in Russia and Korea and Japan. So if they don't like it, if it is not a replica, they're going to continue working on Russia, Japan, and Korea. I can live with this 200 whatever ping if I'm playing the original source. So I don't mind. I'm not going to play tier 3 or PvP or whatever when I need ping. And I'm gathering Mokoko seeds and I should be talking to you guys. So this is 4 out of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's nothing else. Probably an entry here for a hidden story in the manor. And the other thing is I want the game to succeed. But in order to succeed, as originally intended, the game needs to look and feel like the original, which already succeeded 3 years ago and still banging. So there is no need to change anything. Look at that. Is there any problem with that? And if I can see that black washed reduce covered, it's no. It will be a letdown, and it will be issues, and it will be kind of YouTube all over the place talking about it. And I don't want that. I want the game to succeed. And most of the success that they have is because the visuals. Anyway. Okay, let's continue playing the game. Let's fuck that. Let's forget about everything for a moment and keep playing. Okay. 2 more Mokoko seats here. One is actually there. And the last one is a little bit upper, kind of in that area over there. Kind of there. Those are the 6. Embark. Oh, okay, cool. We are kind of reaching that level. Even that is gonna get washed. Anyhow, I'm gonna be laughing if that happens. I need to be careful for what they change, actually, so super careful. Otherwise they're changing the experience, so feed the cats. There you go. Talk to Blanca. Not you, apparently. Pick up a box. Smelly fish. Copy fish what? What do we need to do here? Copy fish ripper. No idea. Oh, here. Is that all? Okay, main. Done. Royal ship completed. We have a fishing spot. We haven't fished, but I'm gonna probably fish offline. Life skills and stuff. I've been logging a lot. Because what you need is you need a lot of resources in order to upgrade your stronghold. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff. Also in the shop you can buy them. And I think that's kind of the particularity of pay to win or pay to convenience, I think it's called. You can buy gold, you can buy resources. You cannot buy everything. You can buy gold and with that buy in the auction stuff. I think that's the pay for convenience by being a free to play. They need money from somewhere. And I don't know why actually was decided to use Amazon as the distributor. I know that mail.ru, the Russian actually version, they have a subsidiary in the US. They could have released actually the same version of Russia the same day. Or the only thing that they needed actually was just a translation to English and deploy in the US. But I think also Amazon it's pondering the game as well, and see if that is gonna affected the release of Lost Ark as well. So, and again, all the modification that Amazon is introducing, that again, it's impossible to judge, but until we see the game itself. But if they introduce too much change, they will be separating from the Korean version. Hence, every single patch or every single new content that is coming in is going to be hard for them to implement. So they're creating work when they shouldn't be work, kind of thing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll check it out. But it's going to be a thing. Now is a thing, actually. I guess a couple of months or before they even announced it, it wasn't a thing. Everybody was excited, actually, to get the thing going. But now, everybody's worried. Everybody's wait and see. Oh, shoot, it's going to be everything on it, or what they have changed, or why they changed it and stuff. So there are going to be a lot of discussions at that level once it released. So I'm eagering actually for the game to be good in NA and in the EU, but if they bastardize the game, it's going to be a no-no, and we're going to keep probably majority of players will keep playing in RU and Korea just to get that original feel. So I will not delete my accounts. The only thing that NA is bringing is playing without VPN. Hopefully. And a lower ping, and that's it. But in PvE, you don't need lower ping, so... And again, we play these kind of games for the way they look and the way it feels first. So that's going to be a deal breaker for most of them, most of our people. And not the hardcore players that they will play regardless of the look of the character anyway. but it's because they're not Koreans. Koreans is a different culture, and Japan is a different culture. Russia is a different culture. And anything outside North America doesn't have a problem with wokeness or wokeness on steroids. And that's DNA problem. But they're the only ones talking about that. Anywhere else in the world's still turning. Nobody has changed the way they think because NA say so. That's not gonna happen. Talk to Pisa. Where the hell is? Oh, that one. Talk. Emote. And emotes talk. Rage. 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 Even the governor is a good-looking guy. Everything in Korea, it's about looks, about beauty, about story. Yep, everything that NA is no longer. So NA is no longer a reference, actually. Neither a referent. Okay, we're moving to the next section. And we're halfway. What Oh, this is gonna be a long one. Alright, let's figure out. Crokernis Beach. Oh, this is where the treasures are. Huh. So now, good question. Where these things are. You. It's probably down there. You. Probably down there. You. 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 Down there. So 3 I can identify. And you there. Okay, cool. So we need to go down. Alright, so and we have herbalist and stuff. So I'm gonna go up just to check if there is any boss that we need to capture. Nope. We should be okay. So let's go down. So first Mokoko seeds, it's down here. Now this is a good place to farm as well. Herbalist and things. The first is on that cul-de-sac that you see there. Yeah, I will. Go. Yeah, but I don't need to do that. So we said our first Mokogo seed is here. And down below is going to be a monster. So we take the opportunity to complete the red one and the monster. They should be around here. That was it. That's it there. So there should be a monster here. There you go. That's down there. Nothing else unless there is a... Nope, no boss. So we can go here, and there is another Mokogo seed here. On top. Right there in the corner. Oh, that's interesting. There you go. So yeah, in the corner. So we can engage the mission, just in case we need to go there anyway. And here we got a viewpoint. So here to the left. And what do we want? Crabs? Not those. Alright, Mokogo seed here. Oh, the same. Okay, that's that. So here on top. There should be a Mokogo seed somewhere around here. That's interesting. Oh, there you go. we can come back. We're gonna move to with the story. So we have completed that area, so we need to move fast past that. Alright, we move. So we have completed this section and also that section over there. So we need to continue here. And I think there is 2 Mokoko seeds here, but we need to complete the story as well so we can move at the same time. Two more pirates. That's it. Get out of here. I think we have some upgrades. Yep, now we're moving. So we're going to clear this and then we're moving to the next one there. Do we have, hang on, character inventory, there you go. P, is that over there? No, is that over there? Yes. Cool. So first Mokoko seed kind of around the corner to the right where the log is. There you go. And the other one is down below. Go straight into it. And we're only open our eyes for bosses. Just cleaning the area. There you go. Now we have that complete, and the next one is where the marker is for the mission. So let's go straight there. And we're not going to touch anything unless this has something on the upper side. That indicates that is a boss. Otherwise, no. So just the first turn to the left, and we might need to see it here. There you go. So now we can continue with the thing. And I have not forgotten the dungeons. I think we already passed one. Yeah, otherwise I will do them offline, but we have these kind of things. Yeah, this was on the upper side where the boss was. Let's do that very quickly. Let's retrace a little bit. Start getting rid of those dungeons kind of thing. So that particular is on the left down where the boss was. We're fighting a boss here. So you can see that's the curvature of that. So we're going into that particular pointy kind of thing. Where we might find our first kind of thingy. Alright, enter the dungeon. That's the secret dungeon. But there is one single boss inside, so probably mini ads and that's it. But we need to clear them. So let's do it. Yeah, the ads are... You need to isolate the ads. So one hitter ads. You shouldn't have a problem with it. And there you got the boss. Now... Done. As you can see, actually they drop kind of stuff and that's it. They don't have more than that. These things might drop something sometimes. That's all. Let's get out of here. Alright, that's that. This one kind of like there. And this one a little bit upper than that. That's a little bit upper as well. And the rest can wait. So the next one is going to be kind of there-ish. So it's moving into that direction anyway. The next one, it's a little bit upper, kind of here. So it's after we clean this side and we go there. And this one is, I saw it somewhere, kind of here as well. So these two are very close. So, alright, let's move. Do we have this Mokoko seed? Yep. So we're clean actually. So the only thing is dungeon and side mission, and we should be okay. So we said that we turned here. Now we move into the dungeon. And we said that dungeon is somewhere around there. There you go. That's the dungeon. It's 140. We are in 170 gear number. Just trying to make it quick. There you go. That was quick. So now we can continue with the main mission. Alright, we can turn, but we're gonna do it from here just because if we see another boss that we don't have. Alright, we're moving to the next section now. I don't think we have anything pending here. So we can move. Boss. Okay, boss. Where we sit? Ah, there is one there. Same concept. Yeah, that's what it does. It makes you get the cooldown. Done. So the question is, where is the other one? We're gonna get attacked immediately. Oh, not yet. Cool. So where is this one? On the other side. Okay, cool. There you go. We got it. Engine. There we go. Alright, we're gonna move on because the next one's... Yeah, the next might wait. Alright, what do we got? There. There is a Mokoko seed here though, so we need to get it. Oh, story time. And we need to complete this in order to get access to the Mokoko seed. There are no Mokoko seeds in story mode. Oh, hello. I wonder if you're gonna survive the NA version. Oh god. Is this a dungeon? Yeah, let's get out. So I hope now we can get in and do the Mokoko seed. That's the only thing that we need. I think so, yes. Should be on the back of this. There you go. We're finished. Alright, that's moving in that direction. So, okay, we're gonna park there. Probably we can grab a horse. We're gonna call this actually episode out. We can do the other half actually on hello, on the next episode. And the Mokoko seeds are following in that direction anyway, so... So we're gonna park here. There we go. And there is a monster. That one. I want that one. There you go. And I think this is the one that we were looking for as an entry. That one. As you can see, that was an adventure entry. Alright. Park. That was a good run. We got that. We got a new path, a new this. Do we have another pair of earrings? Yep. And everything else, it's outside the box, so everything dismantle, get the junk done. That's fine. It's fine. Yeah, and we're gonna leave it there. And I hope you like it. If you do so, you know what to do. Just let me know in the comments below what you want to see. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And I will see you in the next one. So cheers for now. Thank you.